I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who...
Okay, so after literally like a year of absolutely no idea what we're doing for exams this year, today on Thursday the 25th of February 2021 is Clarity Day, kind of. So the time is currently 9:31 AM and this was just published. I don't actually know how long ago. One of my mates sent it to me and I've just read through it and it basically outlines exactly how we're going to be graded for this year. Now yes, I am currently in the chemistry lesson, but I'm committed to bringing you all the information as soon as I possibly can. Which as well, I'm also committed to helping you be the best version of yourself that you possibly can on this channel. So if this sounds like something you want to be a part of, don't forget to subscribe because I've got loads of content that's just going to help you get through all of this. Better grades, get better fitness and all of that, and just kind of live the best life that you can be at the moment. But anyway, I'm just going to get straight into it because today on Clarity Day, we all just want to know what's going on. We want to know exactly how we are being graded this year because there is a lot of uncertainty around that, and personally I found a crippling lack of motivation because of that, and I haven't been able to do anywhere near as much as I would have done before. So this news has given me a bit of motivation, so hopefully it's going to give you the same. But let's just get straight into it. So first of all, what are they doing? Now I'm going to link the entire BBC article in the description below, and I'm going to be posting all of the updates that come today and over the next month or something in the comments below, so you can check out all of the updates and everything that kind of evolves from this point. But as it stands currently, all of the grades are going to be determined by teachers, and it's going to be a combination of mock exams, coursework and essays, which basically just means the teachers are deciding the grades based on what they feel you are capable of, what you've got in the past and all of that, and you just need to provide them with as much evidence as possible. Now to support that evidence, what they're doing is the exam boards are actually creating mini mock exams that they're going to be giving to the schools that are going to be done in non-exam conditions with no definite time limit, which seems a bit odd, but basically they've said that they just want to give you as much questions or as many questions as possible so that no matter what you've missed, you're going to have a chance to take questions on the topics that you've done to help support your grades and kind of justify the grades that you're getting, which basically means there's going to be a massive inflation in grades and there's going to be a lot of discrepancies across the country, which I feel like that was kind of inevitable at this point given the situation, but still it's there. They've said that all evidence has to be submitted by the 12th of June, so basically we've got from now until the 12th of June to do mocks and stuff in schools to prove that we are capable of getting the grades that we think we're capable of getting and the grades we need to get into uni and progress from whatever. So whether that's GCSE or A-level, it's the same principle. And what's really positive is they've said there's going to be no fixed share of grades, so they're not going to be giving a cap on how many grades can be given at A star, A, B, etc. like last year, and with the algorithm that kind of screwed everything up. So it's kind of like we've got unlimited potential to do well, so it's not kind of determined by what other people do, it's just by what we do. So we've got complete power over the grade we get essentially. But if you aren't happy with that grade and the grade you've been given, we're going to be giving them at the early August, and you'll have a chance to appeal before obviously you need them for uni and stuff like that. They haven't gone as early as before they said they were going to go. I think they initially said they were going to go and give us our grades in like July to give us that extra bit of time to appeal our grades and all of that, but they've actually just brought that back by about a week and a half to give us a little bit extra time to appeal. But again, if that all goes pretty awfully, they've also given the option to take actual exams in the autumn to kind of consolidate those grades and get the grades you actually want if you didn't get them with this system. Now to ensure kind of somewhat level of fairness, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be checking out any unusual grading systems, and they're going to be checking random samples to see if there are any specific concerns and unusual results, and then they'll investigate those and change the grades if necessary. So for example, if one school was getting like all E's and then suddenly all got A stars, they're going to go in, they're going to investigate that, and they're going to change the grades if necessary. So obviously the teachers are going to be giving pretty realistic grades. They're not going to be hyperinflating them just for the sake of it, because that wouldn't really work. Yeah, so pretty much the teachers are in control of your grades, so don't screw over your teachers and don't be dicks to them, because that's not going to pay off at all. They're going to be using combinations of mocks, and if you don't have good mock results or any evidence to back the grade that you think you're capable of, then you're going to have the next 4 months or so to do either the mocks that your teachers will set in class, or exam papers that are being sent from the exam boards from previous years covering all of the different topics, or the mini optional assessments that you can do in classrooms in non-exam conditions, but that are still moderated by teachers. So basically, if you haven't already shown that you're capable of getting the grade that you think you're capable of, you might want to start revising, you might want to start putting in the work to make sure that in at least kind of one of these mocks, you're getting that grade. But also, if you have shown the evidence before, we don't know how the system's going to change, and it might be that you have to show consistency, or for example, if you've only taken AS papers and done well in those, you might have to take an actual A-level paper and do well in those to prove to your teachers that you're capable of getting it. Power is in our teachers' hands, so you just got to do everything that you possibly can to put yourself in a good light to get the best grade. So keep putting in the work for literally like 3-4 months. It's not long, we can just grind it out, and it also means we're going to have a massive summer because we'll be finishing kind of like mid to end of June, so we'll have, what's that, like 11 weeks holiday, something like that, which is ridiculous and it's great. So that's something to look forward to, and obviously we've got the summer. It's looking pretty likely that we'll be able to go out and go to festivals and things like that in the summer, so we've just got to push through this next 4 months, get the evidence for the grades we want, smash it out, and yeah, hope for the best really. But I think they're expected to announce kind of further details on this later today. I think there's one at 11:30 and then there's also one tonight about 5 PM, but then of course over the next few months as well. So as I've said in the comments, I'm going to be pinning all of the comments that are most relevant, that give the current updates. So if you want to check out any of the latest updates, just scroll down into the comments below and just keep coming back to this video to see if there are any major changes or anything like that. But otherwise, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it's given you a bit more clarity as to what we're doing for exams this year, because personally I hated this last like month or so because I've just done nothing. But that's going to change now that I've got something to work towards, now that I've got a target and a goal of showing evidence in these like assessments that are coming up. I'm going to be putting the work in and it's going to be good. So hopefully that's had the same impact for you. Now, if you did find this video helpful, don't forget to drop a like, don't forget to drop a subscribe. And again, I've got loads of videos on this channel that kind of aim to motivate you and inspire you to be the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. Particularly this new series that I started recently, it's called Taking on 2021. If you want to watch it, it's up there, but it's basically trying to fight off the lack of motivation and the lack of everything. And it's been pretty good so far. So if you want to check that out. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.